Hey guys, so today we are going to solve this problem of regular expression matching. We are given two strings, one is a pattern and one is a normal string. We have to see if these two match or not. The pattern has two special characters. One is a question mark, which means single occurrence of any character at that particular index, and another is star. Star means any occurrence of any character from that index. So let's see how we can solve this. First of all, we should solve for base cases. So our base case is that we are given an empty string and a pattern. So an empty string and an empty string matches, right? An empty string with any other character, it does not match. I can just directly put these values. So we are done with our base cases. Obviously an empty string or a normal characters will not match with an empty string, so these also become 0. So these are our base cases. Now let's move on. So I can write this as A, C, A, D, B is being matched with this pattern. So common way that we solve these kind of problems is we start matching, looking at the last character. If the last two characters are equal, that means we can safely interpret this as same as if we remove these characters, because if this subset of the problem yields a true value, then definitely if we add the same character at the end of both these strings, it will get the same value. So if the characters match, then it's diagonally left. Okay. If the characters do not match, then we know that it's a false in a normal scenario, but since we have two special characters, we need to look them up. So if the characters do not match and the pattern's character is a question mark, that means it will definitely match, because by definition it means single occurrence of any character, so it can very well be the same character as the last character of our string. So in that case also it matches, so it's diagonally up. Now what if the pattern's character is a star? In that case, we need to see what could be the possibilities. So a star means what? Exactly, star means there can be three kinds of values. One is 0 occurrence. Second is 1 occurrence. And third could be more than 1 occurrence. So what it exactly means is that A, C, A, D, comma, A, question mark, A star could represent or could translate to A, C, A, D and A. If we look at this, it means that the star value had 0 occurrence. Okay. Now the second possibility could be that there was 1 occurrence. If there is 1 occurrence, we should make it same as the last character. So in that case, it easily translates to this thing, because we can directly match the last one. The third is if more than 1 occurrence is there. So A, C, A, D star could translate to A, C, A, D, comma, A question, A, D and star. It translated to 1 and more than 1 occurrences of D. In that case also we can remove the last two, because these two will match. So what we are left with is ACA and A question mark A star. So let's see. The first one, this is the left value. The second one, this is the diagonally left value. And the third one, this is the up value. So if we encounter a star, then either of these three could be possible in our matrix. The left one, the upwards one, and the diagonally left one. So this is how we solve it. Let's quickly solve this question. So A and A match, so diagonally left. A and star, A and question mark also match, so diagonally left. A and A match, so diagonally left. A and star, either of these three. A and B do not match. C and A, they do not match. C and question mark, yes, so diagonally up. C and A, they don't match. C and star, either of these three. C and B, they do not match. A and A, they match. So diagonally left, that is 0. A and question mark, they also match. So diagonally left, that is 0. A and A, they match. A and star, either of these three. A and B, they don't match. D and A, they do not match. D and question mark, yes. So diagonally left. D and A, they do not match. D and star, either of these three. D and B, they do not match. B and A, they do not match. B and question mark, diagonally left, that is 0. B and A, they do not match. B and star, yes, they match. Either of these three, right? So 1. B and B, they match. So diagonally left. So our answer, final answer is 1. So this is how we solve this problem, but you need to see there is one corner case that it will fail for. This algorithm will fail for one case. Can you think of what that scenario is? So this is that scenario. So let's see how, if we try to solve it with our earlier implementation, what will be the values. Base cases, first we fill. So empty string and empty string, they match, rest all are 0. And C and empty string, then that is also 0. Now C and star, that is either of these three. C and star, either of these three. C and star, either of these three. C and C match, so diagonally up, that is 0. So we are getting an answer 0, but we know this should actually match, so answer should have been 1. So our algorithm failed for this. Why did it fail? Because we did not create our base cases properly. So there is a bug in that. Let's see what it is. So if the first character itself is a star, that means that we are matching an empty string with empty string and a star. It actually is true, it matches. So it has to be 1. This also has to be 1. This also has to be 1. And this can be 0. So it is not really that easy to see how that makes a difference if it's only just one star, right? If it was just star and C, then this would have been 1. And C and C, if they would have matched, then diagonally up would have been 1, right? Diagonally up would also have been 1, and diagonally left 2 would have also been 1. So we would not have got an incorrect answer. So the corner case is only realized when there are multiple stars trailing. So what have we concluded from this? That if you encounter a star when you're creating your base cases, you have to fill the value that is left to it. So the adjacent left to star is 1, 1, 1, and here it's 0. Now if we solve it, we'll get it. So this was the corner case, we covered it.